Hello, Marco. How are you? Good to see you. This is well. Last time during the discussion stream, we were playing some chivalry just for the nostalgia, and I decided I'll just continue playing that and discuss some more stuff about Rome Total War Remastered that we know. So we don't really, I don't know anything that's not publicly available, but there seem to be a lot of misconceptions. So I want to do these discussion streams in order to get people, get the word out that this game is moddable and it's going to be super cool. So hello, Kurdish Nomad. How are you? Marco says do. Okay. So I'm going to load up the campaign. We were playing as France. And of course, yesterday, or the day before, I think it was yesterday. No, it was the day before. I uploaded a video about what mods I would like to see ported to Rome Total War Remastered. And it mainly focused on older mods that were fully complete, or like venerable mod series that had older complete versions like Rome Total Realism or Europa Barbarorum, Invasio Barbarorum. So in any case, yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed that video. I know actually on Reddit, someone said, regarding that video, someone said, can't we just play the game first before the mod zealots start weighing in on the game? And I was thinking, mod zealots? Like, we just enjoy the game and enjoy modding it. So what are you talking about? Why do you have to be so hostile? Oh, that was a pretty good charge by the Bretonians here. I'm going to send in the heavy sergeants to support the spear militia. And I'm going to have my household knights hit their sergeants from behind. And I'm going to have my sergeant infantry kind of flank their feudal men-at-arms here. Okay, let me check out the chat. Hello, Sora. Hello, Pasco. How are you? So Marco says, have you played Arthurian Total War? A long time ago. A long time ago. Like, I can't even remember. Pasco says, how long do you think till the first mod comes out? I have no idea. I would think it won't be too long, maybe a couple days, because you know, it uses like text files that we know about, right? Like we know how to edit those. So I have a feeling that I'm not managing this battle very well because I'm reading the chat. But oh, and they routed my sergeants, the jerks. Okay, I'm going to get my spear militia there. Okay, bishops, heavy sergeants go up against the household knights there. Support our general. Okay, what was I reading? Um, Kurdish Nomad says, doing good. Looking forward to your impressions of the remaster. Yeah, so everyone, I'm going to get early access, not as early as others, but somewhat early access on April 12th. So you can look forward to my impressions of the remaster on April 12th or April 13th. So what Pasco says, or Sora says, Esai Elenas. And then Arshak the First says, hello, hello Arshak, how are you? Yes, that guy was quite salty on Reddit. I don't know why. Marco says he's a pure trash that should be thrown away. I don't know. It's a little harsh. Okay, I need those bishops, heavy sergeants to take out those feudal men-at-arms there. Bobby Diesel says, have you tried the Blue Lotus mod? No, actually. No, actually, but I know I can download it, so I might check it out. Kurdish Nomad says, will you do a buy playthrough once you get access? Yeah, you know, I'd like to. It totally depends on the rules of the embargo that Creative Assembly puts. I don't know, so I can say I don't know. I'd like to. Buy, you know, I might have mentioned this before, but buy is definitely not my favorite of the Rome Total War campaigns. Actually, vanilla is probably vanilla Rome Total War starting in 270 BC. That's my favorite of the regular Rome Total War campaigns. I don't know, it never grabbed me. Now, I do like late antiquity. I like late antiquity mods. But I just never felt like Bai got it right. But I would love to try it out for the remaster, of course. So let's see. Okay. Marco says I haven't played Chivalry in a year or so. Yeah. Thunder Kettle, hello. How are you? Marco says, do you watch Melkor? Not regularly. I watch some of his stuff, like the SpongeBob stuff. As an old SpongeBob guy, I remember when they were doing commercials for the first episode of SpongeBob, and I watched the first episode of SpongeBob when it first aired. So I enjoy Melkor's SpongeBob videos. Splicer says, I hope they up the faction cap. Yeah, definitely. But I don't know. I think best case scenario for the faction cap is that they upgrade it to the Medieval 2 faction cap, which I think is possible. Marco says, have you played Attila? Yes, I have a review of the Ancient Empires mod for Attila. Our household knights are duking it out here with the enemy general. Victor says, mod zealots, followers of freedom, enemies of artificial restrictions, bearers of hatred for non-modular and convoluted architectures. Down with the DLCs, up with mods. Down with DLCs, up with mods. Well, I mean, I'm not like a radical or anything. That's why I was so surprised by the word zealot, like mod zealot. The guy was like, why are mod zealots weighing in? The game is not even out. Like, the game is still popular 15 years later because of the mods. Right? Like, I mean, there are a few people who really love vanilla and, you know, they can still play it and enjoy it. I'm definitely not one of those people, as you probably can tell from the channel. But what was I saying? Yeah, Lucas says, I think they haven't changed the faction cap, but there's always some hope. Yeah, I don't think they have, but there is hope because, you know, after all, Medieval 2 is based on the same engine. So maybe they've upped the faction cap to Medieval 2's level, but I have no idea. Nobody knows. Crow Berserker says, do you think that High Middle Ages, early modern period would be a good time frame for the next Total War? What do you mean by High Middle Ages exactly? And for early modern, yeah, again, what exactly, what centuries are you referring to for like the start date? Nasi says, do you think map modding will be possible? Yes, based on all the evidence available and everything we know, it definitely seems like that's going to be doable. So I'm not worried about map modding. So let me get my Spear Militia to Angers here to retrain. There we go. There we go. Let me take a look at the chat. Looks like it's not that easy to chase troops in this mod. Well, it's not a mod issue. It's kind of a Rome Total War issue. I wonder if they're going to kind of fix that in the remaster because, yeah, in Rome Total War, it's just hard to chase down troops. Yonuch says, I'd love to see the 30 years war period in a Rome game. Yeah, it's possible. Nighty Night says, a mod for adding Rome 2 units would be amazing for me. The higher poly boys for Rome 1 being possible would be cool. If you join the Rome Total War modding community Discord, there is someone working on putting in Rome 2 units into Rome 1. It's called the Agugus mod. So if you join that Discord, you can find the link in some of my previous videos. Yeah, you can find a modder who's doing exactly that. Nighty Night says, vanilla is good for me because I speedrun vanilla. Endless hours right there. Yeah, I'm not a big speedrunner, so that's why I was never that into vanilla. Like, I played vanilla a little bit, and then being someone who was used to... oh, my economy's doing great, by the way. I didn't even notice. So what do I want to do? Do I want to make mines, or I should up my public order? But you know what? I should go for agriculture. Okay, so we're going to have ships recruitable soon, so that's going to be nice. I should definitely make knights. Early mercenary knights. I'm going to need them. I'm going to need them when I go crusading. Okay, so let me check my cities here. I should go for Inn and Tavern in Bordeaux and Fougeray, which I just captured. I should go for landownership. And in Reims, I'll go for agriculture as well. If they were able to mod the campaign map for Attila, they sure can for the remaster. No, I'm 99.9% sure it's going to be, the map is going to be moddable in Rome Total War Remaster. Daniel says, I'd personally love to see a European Wars of Religion Total War. Yeah, maybe. Helder Mayor, hello, how are you? Robe Art says, I hope Lan Jane will be able to model for the updated engine. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think it's going to be doable. I definitely do. Nighty Night says Rise of Arabia would be cool. You mean like Rise of Islam? Whooper says, have you heard of the Zombies mod? Yes, I have, but I've never played it. Victor Vlasov says if they could port it to iOS. I was looking at the chat from far away, so I read that as if they could port it to DS. Yeah, I want them to port Rome Total War to DS. Why not? Forget the 3DS, just to DS. It has a larger install base. If they could port it to iOS, they have it all. They won't up the cap. It's not because it's hard, it's because they decided not to. I don't know. We don't know. We can't say anything. Helder Mayor says, will the remaster have different unit skins inside the same unit? Yes. Yes. The answer to that is yes. But I think it might just be for like people, like the heads. And I'm not sure about the equipment. But yes. Ahnasi says, so the remaster is based on the Med 2 engine? No, I don't know. No, I don't know. Is Chivalry and Dread mechanic in the files too for modders? I don't know. I don't know that either. We don't know that. Heath Dion says, hello friends. Hello Heath, how are you? Heath is one of our Cataphract members on the channel. So if you become a member of the channel, Eastern Infantry or Cataphract, you get a role on the Discord, the Eastern Infantry or Cataphract role, and you also get access to our hot seats that we do together, and that's all organized through the Discord. So if you would like to be a part of that, you can become a member and join the Discord in the link below, and send me an email saying you would like to have that role on Discord, because it's hard for me to keep track of all that. Marco says, I sure hope they fix the crappy pathfinding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It may be a little bit, but I don't know. Ronnie says, hello, brothers. This is my first time in a live stream on YouTube. Hello, all. Hello, Ronnie. Good to see you. Welcome. Nighty Night says, there should be a software that allows you to make one map for Rome mods instead of like 6. Yeah, I don't know. Stooks says, if they do a medieval remaster, I want Ice and Fire Total War mod. I think there already is one. Daniel says, Gudea, do you follow other Total War YouTubers? To a degree. To a degree. I don't have time to watch too much YouTube. Oh yeah, that's going to take a lot of money to upgrade my castle in Paris. But you know what? It's going to be worth it for the tax income bonus. I can build law. Okay, I'm going to upgrade to Grand Castle. I'm the most advanced faction. That's awesome. Okay, the chat. What does the chat say? Oh, but in terms of other Total War YouTubers, I'd say I like Admiral Price, because he's a historian as well, just like me. So I like him for that. And he comes at the games from a historical, like a historian's point of view. So I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go for the in Clermont. Robe says, by the way, I'm very thankful for you doing the intro and outro speeches for the Alexander mod. I think it's going to sound very epic. Oh, thank you, Robe. No, you're welcome. You're very welcome. So Robe, please correct me if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, is working on an Alexander mod. and you can find his updates on the mod in the Rome Total War community Discord that I have links to in some of my previous videos. I don't think I have a link in this stream at the moment. I might. I can't recall. But yeah, he's working on an Alexander mod. It's very detailed, much more detailed than Vanilla Alexander. So yeah, that's a mod that if you like Alexander and the Alexander period, I think you're going to enjoy Rogue's mod. And I did do some voices for that mod, so you might recognize that. Okay, looking at the chat. The chat's very active today. Ronnie says my first Total War game was Troy, so go figures. No, it's good. You know what? I'm glad they made Troy free that first day because it got a lot of people into Total War who had never played it before. So I appreciate that. Marco says Rome Total War is a very good game. You should probably try it out. Yeah, definitely. I'm playing it right now. So this is a medieval era mod, but this is Rome Total War that you're looking at right now. And this is Chivalry without the Roma Surrectum 2 textures. So yeah. Let me look at the chat. It's quite active today. A lot of people today. Victor says, imagine you are making a DLC, but somebody adds a mod or sub-mod of the same theme before you do. That's just inconvenient. Banning it would be a public image problem. I wonder how you could solve it. I don't know if CA has ever had that issue. Yeah, I don't know. Because, look, Rome Total War had the Invatio Barbarorum mods from very early on, right, which were late antiquity mods. But actually, did they have Invatio Barbarorum before they announced Barbarian Invasion? I don't know. I think they did, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't think that would be a huge problem. Demo says you haven't really showed the Chivalry map as a whole. Could we get a quick review while you're at it? Okay, I'll do that. So up here in the top, in the northwest corner, we have the British Isles. So unfortunately, due to Rome Total War's faction limit, there's no Scotland or any Irish kingdom. It's just England, Kingdom of England on the British Isles. We have Denmark in the north here. Again, no Sweden, no Norway, due to the faction cap. We have Poland, Grand Duchy of Poland in Eastern Europe here. We also have the Kingdom of Bohemia. Chivalry Total War is one of the only Total War mods that has Bohemia, the Kingdom of Bohemia, or the Duchy of Bohemia at the time. The Premeslid Dynasty. I have a Let's Play as Bohemia on the channel, if you'd like to see that. We have the big Kingdom of Hungary here. In Eastern Europe, we have the Holy Roman Empire, which is kind of in trouble here. We have Pisa, Republic of Pisa, representing kind of the Italian city-states here. We have the Kingdom of Sicily. We have the Berber Emirates in the north, in North Africa there. We have in Iberia, we have Castile, and we have Aragon, and we have the Moors as well. Now, in the southeast, in Egypt, we have the Fatimid Egyptians, the Fatimid Caliphate, with their provinces there. We have the Grand Seljuk Empire in the Middle East, so they control most of Iran, Iraq, and Armenia. Here, Georgia is rebel provinces. Here, a couple of rebel provinces. We also have the Cumans in kind of the Sarmatian areas here. We have Kiev, the Kievan Rus. We have the Byzantines. We have the Seljuks, and we have Armenia. The Armenians here in the heart of the Near East. So yeah, those are all the factions, and that's pretty much the campaign map for Chivalry. Is there anything else people would like to see in particular? So actually today, I'm going to get a chance to show you all how crusading works in a medieval era mod for Rome Total War. So let me check out the chat. Juggler Not says, is this chivalry? Yes, it is. Blackbird Griffin says, any thoughts on Imperator Rome version 2.0? I really like it. It's tougher than it used to be. But I streamed it on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. You can find my Twitch channel through the banner on my YouTube channel page, main page. You can find my Twitch, Gudea of Lagash. I stream mostly non-Total War games there. I haven't streamed actually in a little bit because I just haven't had time. But yeah, you can follow me there for non-Total War streams. Raylin says, I remember on a stream Jackie Fish said that the devs confirmed the map is still moddable. Yeah. Yeah, so it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Blackbird Griffin, oh yeah, Imperator Rome. LOL, I'm Jeff says, was never really able to play Rome Total War because of all the issues. Is it still worth it to get the remastered version? Yeah, because it's going to be a brand new platform for mods and it's going to be stable on modern systems. What issues were you thinking of specifically? I mean, of course, original Rome has issues, but I have to say, I'm so glad that they are reworking the diplomacy in the new one. That's going to be absolutely great. So let's, oh, Provençal Knights. That's nice. I'm going to go for the mercenary camp there. Hold on. Nighty Night says, is it possible to add a new world discovery date like in vanilla, or does that require some huge scripting? You mean for Chivalry? They never did, but I don't know if that's possible or not. I have no idea. That's a good question. Can we make a petition to get Da Vinci out of modding retirement to update Chivalry for the remaster? That's something I'd be behind 100%. Stuke says, just wanting to refresh my memory, did Rome 2 even have population count mechanics? No, that was modded in by the People of Rome mod, and that was included in a lot of mods like DVD et Impera, and Wars of the Gods has a submod that adds the population mechanics. But then the population mechanics in Rome 2 don't work for the AI, right? Even though they're great and they're really cool, they don't work for the AI. So that's a big minus for the population mechanics in Rome 2 mods, even though I really like them. Rust, Marco says, I was just looking for an Alexander mod the other day. Can't wait to try out your mod. Yeah, try out. Roba says, my name should be pronounced with R and ending like the word robber. Oh, so I guess robber like in a British pronunciation? I'm American, remember. So British pronunciation is tough for me. The best I can do is like copying Obi-Wan quotes from Star Wars. But so Roba. Is that the right one? So like, I'm thinking like German R or French R, perhaps. Armenian has all of the phonemes, so that helps me pronounce pretty much everything. Splicer87 says Rome Total War is the GOAT. I have like a few tiny issues with Medieval 2, which is why I refuse to call it my favorite. Same here, 100% same here. I prefer the battle engine in Rome Total War, which is why Medieval 2 can never really surpass it fully for me. Return to Tradition says, do you think Tigranes the Great is the greatest ruler the Armenians ever had? Greatest ruler the Armenians ever had, you know, it's tough. Ashot II, the Bakratid king who ruled in the 10th century, early 10th century, was a great ruler. Ashot III was a great ruler, also 10th century AD. Ashot I was a great, any of the Ashots were great rulers. Who else was a great Armenian ruler? Toros II, Prince of Kilikia, was a great Armenian ruler. One of the best. Underappreciated. Who else? Tigranes II was a great ruler, but of course people have their issues with him. Artaxias I, also a great ruler. Arshak II was a great ruler, 4th century AD. Ruled in the 350s and 360s. Great ruler. Controversial, though. Who else? Vram Shabhu, Armenian king until 414 AD, I think, or 412. Excellent king. You know what? In the running for best Armenian ruler of all time. Ruled in the late 4th, early 5th centuries AD. One of the best rulers due to his support for culture and the creation of the Armenian alphabet. Yeah. I think those are my choices. I know that doesn't really answer the question. Whopper says, what do you do for a living besides YouTube? I'm a historian. I'm coming at you live from the Republic of Armenia. Roba says, thanks, man, to Marco. So, Roba, let me know if I'm pronouncing it better. Or if it should be R, the rolling R, or if it should be R, the kind of guttural. The guttural L kind of sound, the R. DSR says, how is the performance in comparison when you don't have the RS texture? I think the performance for me, since I have the DLL fixes and the DX wrapper fixes in Rome Total War, the performance is not that different, but it's more stable. So when Rome Total War uses 1.6 gigabytes of RAM, it crashes. So having the non-Roma Surrectum 2 environments definitely reduces the crashes. Oh, so okay, so I'm going to make some ships. We're making ships. Oh, and I have knights. That's great. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to send my heir, not the king. Or you know what? I'll send the king. I'll make him a crusading king. I'm going to send the king along with some sergeants and knights to Toulouse. And they're going to get on a boat and they're going to go crusade. Okay, so I'm going to finish land ownership in Arles in one turn. So, you know what? I'm going to go for the harbor protection because that's a very nice building. What else should I be building? Agriculture. No, everything's good. My kingdom is looking very nice. Very nice indeed. Archers kind of stink. These archers stink. I have to get the archer mercenaries are decent. The levy archers stink, so I'm going to wait for the archer mercenaries and then recruit archers. Okay, and I have other knights too, so I'm going to send all my knights to Toulouse. Okie dokie. So I'm going to send some more sergeants to Toulouse as well. I have a feeling I'm going to need cavalry. Or a lot of anti-cavalry, so sergeants, for the Middle East. So Robert Capet. You know what? I'm going to get Gaspard. Send him with these sergeants to Toulouse. So I'm getting my Crusader army ready. Let me check the chat. There's a lot of people today. Wow, I've never had so many people on a stream. Wow. Up to 80 people today. Wow, that's quite a number. Thank you to all who have joined. I'm going to make some more Bishop's Heavy Sergeants too. So let's end the turn here. Okay, DSR says, how was the performance? Oh, I just read that. 555 Rock says, I think they did. I think they did what? I don't remember. Rakunis, hello, Rakunis Yorios, good to see you. No way you don't remember me. Of course I remember. And then a Kirby type smiley. Good to see you, Yorios. Okay, a lot of chats here. Hold on, let me find my place. I just lost my place. Thanks again, everyone. 80 people in the stream. That's a lot of people. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, Victor says, their excuse is that they are using third-party instruments for a recent Total War, so they can't give them to us. Yes, yeah, so that's that has to do with modding the map. I think the last one where you can mod the map easily, where they gave the tools, was Shogun 2. It's not easy to mod the map, but there are Shogun 2 mods with modded maps, including a Lord of the Rings mod. So there's a whole Middle Earth map in Shogun 2. So you guys should check that out. It's called Last Alliance, I believe. So I highly recommend checking that out if you like Lord of the Rings. Where am I in the chat here? I just started watching. Will Total War Remastered have an increased faction cap? We don't know. I'm leaning towards no, but it's possible that they up the faction cap to medieval 2 levels. So 31 instead of 21. But I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Let me take a look at the chat again. Return to Tradition says, do you think Tigranes the Great is the greatest ruler Armenians ever had? I just talked about that, right? Yeah, I did. So I think I said underdogs for title of best Armenian ruler of all time. Toros II, Prince of Kilikia. Ashot II, King of Armenia in the early 10th century. Artaxerxes I, king in the 2nd century BC, and Vramshabu, king in the late 4th, early 5th century AD. Vramshabu is a great king in terms of exercising soft power and doing that politically. Those political maneuvers he pulled off and the creation of the Armenian alphabet. Vramshapu, perhaps the best Armenian ruler. Demos says, looks great. Thought I would combine the Grand Seljuks and Sultanate of Rum and make Georgia a faction. That's an interesting thought. That's an interesting thought. I think the Grand Seljuks were the last faction they added, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't recall. Guillermo says, hello. Hello, Guillermo. How are you? Bohemia wants to trade? Let's trade. Will you give me a map information? Okay, thank you, Bohemia. Blackbird Griffin says, okay, nice. We'll check out with your Twitch vids there. Yeah, I think Twitch actually deleted my last Imperator stream because it's been over 2 weeks. I forgot to save it. I was gonna. My plan was to download it and upload it to YouTube, but I forgot. My bad. That's what happens when you don't have an editor on your channel. Once my channel gets bigger, I might. If my channel gets bigger, I might have an editor, perhaps. Oh, I'm gonna upgrade my town in Fougeray with town and market rights. So that's a town upgrade. Okay, let me take a look at the chat. A lot of people here today. Oh, over 80. Wow, 90. Up to 90 today. Wow, that's most people I've ever had in a live stream. Thank you, everyone. Again, I'm streaming Chivalry Medieval Era mod for the original Rome Total War, which is one of the mods I really want to see ported to Rome Total War Remastered. His Majesty King Horse, hello. I'm super pumped for Remaster mod potential. Yes, me too, Bowser. Crimson says, that's right, I remember. Oh, okay. 555 Rock says, glad RTR has at least confirmed to be porting. Yeah, so at first I think RTR is going to be making a simpler mod, so like making the base game more realistic, which was the original goal of Rome Total Realism, right? So that's what they're going to be doing initially. But then, yeah, I think the goal is to make a mod that rivals like the other Rome Total Realisms, like Platinum Edition and Rome Total Realism 7, 8, things like that. Nighty Night. I seriously doubt it won't have a moddable map. Yeah, me too. Me too. NSA Watchlist Bait says, are you playing Rome Remastered right now? No. I will have access to Rome Remastered on April 12th. So I will have early access, but I don't have early access right now. I will have access on April 12th. What should I make here? I'm going to go for the harbor settlement. Make Toulouse my big trading hub. I think I'm going to finish my other cog fleet before I go crusading, because I don't want anything bad to happen to my fleet and then lose my army. What else was I going to say? Yeah, no, I'm playing Rome Total War 1 with the medieval era mod Chivalry Total War. Timac TR says, let's bring back the old UI. I'm not that against the new UI. I mean, it's scalable, so you can make it smaller if you don't like the size, which is good. Okay, Saromate says, I will try to port mods I use by myself. Yeah, no, you know what? A lot of the older teams, I'm sure if you got in contact with them, they would totally be down for people to port their old completed mods. Definitely. I don't think there would be many people against that. Marco says, have you played Empire Nation War? No, I haven't. Not yet. Not yet. 90 Night says, if Remastered still uses TGAs, then we could just copy paste the maps. I think the file structure is the same, but I don't know. I have to, once I get my hands on it, I'll be able to see for myself. But I don't know. I can't tell you. Philippe Zwei, I'm not the best at reading Cyrillic, says Keku. Okay. Emil Jagielski says, hey Gudea, how are you able to run Rome Total War at a silky smooth 60 plus FPS? I'm capping at 25 to 30 with a modern gaming laptop. Any help? I tried putting D3 DLL and it still doesn't cap beyond 25 to 30. I don't think this is at 60 FPS. I'm playing on a gaming laptop from 2017. You know, there's another fix. It's called DX Wrapper something. I think it's another DLL file. Take a look at that one. That might help performance for you as well. Definitely. So look for that DX Wrapper, like WRAPPER, not like a rapper. NSA Watchlist says, imagine a Napoleon era mod for Rome Remastered. I mean, there's a Napoleon era mod for regular Rome Total War, so I don't see why someone wouldn't want to port that to Rome Total War Remastered. But personally, I don't know why I would play that over Napoleon Total War. I like Napoleon a lot. I think Napoleon Total War is the best Total War for getting new players into the series. I've used it many times to get friends of mine interested in Total War. So it was a lot of people's first Total Wars, and then they got into the other ones like Shogun, Medieval 2, things like that. 555 Rock says, a lot of people watching the stream. Yay, yeah. Good to see everyone. I'm trying to read every chat, but it's hard when there's so many people. At least I'm trying to read every chat that's directed at me, because there's a lot that's directed at each other, right? I'm going to make some more bishops, sergeants, because I need a European army too to fight the English. Oh, I finally have good archers. Oh, and Frankish horsemen. You know what? I'm going to go for the archer mercenaries. I need some archers. I don't have any archers. Okay, that's wrong. I have some, but they're crappy. Roba says, yes, correct. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I was able to do that. So it was the R and not the R. Okay. Jackson Perez says, hello. Hello there. Hello there. Guillermo says, I heard the population counter in Remastered doesn't change when you change unit size, though. I don't know. I guess, you know, that would just have to be a balancing thing. I always play on huge or large. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'm going to get these guys. I'm going to leave some spear militia here in Toulouse. You know what? I'm just going to save because I don't want anything to happen. I've done a lot of building and stuff. That's one of my favorite aspects of Chivalry is the building. There's so much to build. And the building trees are so unique. I really like it. Okay, where am I? Bismarck says, would it be possible for modders to modify the game to have 40 stack armies? I don't know. You mean 40 unit armies? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think so. I know they did it for Empire and Napoleon, but it's like so heavy on people's systems. Yeah, that was really cool that they were able to do that for Empire and Napoleon. Definitely. I'm gonna make some Frankish. Oh, Provençal Knights. I'm gonna make some of these guys. They're scary. They frighten nearby enemy infantry. I love it. A unique unit. 90 Knight says, if you can't get turn 15 Marian reforms by peasant migration, then I will personally mod it in. I think you'll still be able to in vanilla, but I don't quote me on that. I don't know. I don't have the game. I don't know. Okay, so my army is on the fleet. It's a pretty good army. So let's go crusading. 90 Knight says DEI is for Rome 2, Europa is for Rome 1. Yeah. Roba says different people over here use 2 versions of the rolling R depending on the person and region they come from. You used the French one, but it's correct as well. Yeah, I know. Like there are some German dialects where they use R instead of R, right? I think. Jackson Perez says, wait, are you Armenian? I'm Sumerian. I'm King Gudea of Lagash. Yes, yes. So, yeah, I'm streaming live from Armenia, the Republic of Armenia. Sauromatate says, Tigran's rule was weak. People get mesmerized by sheer size of his lands, but his kingdom fell easily. Well, he didn't really get a chance to consolidate, really. But I wouldn't say he was particularly weak. I mean, like Mithridates of Pontus, his kingdom fell, but I wouldn't say it fell easily. And you know what? He was able to consolidate a lot of his gains. Like he conquered Sophene, he conquered land in Atropatene, and those lands that he conquered land from other places as well, and those lands remained in the Kingdom of Armenia. So actually, with his treaty with Pompey, he was able to consolidate a lot of his territorial gains. A lot of people don't realize that, but he actually did. And of course, his successor retained the title King of Kings, Artavast II. 90 Knight says, I believe he is a historian of the era. I'm a Mesopotamianist. I do Mesopotamian history. Ahnasi says, can you choose air in the remaster? Oh, I don't know. Victor says, Zahoju Yanastrim Atam Armianie Vnardi Igrayot. Hold on, I'm trying to translate. I'm not the best at Russian. Something about games and streams and Armenia. Oh, so you watch streams where Armenians play backgammon, Victor? Am I translating that correctly? Let me know. Sora says, but he lives in the US. No, I'm streaming to you live from the Republic of Armenia. Crimson says, Gudea, I had no idea you were a historian. That's badass. Oh, thank you. I think that's the first time I've heard that. Roba says, as I said, there are 2 possibilities. There is a delay on the chat, though. Yeah, there is a delay. Unfortunately, due to my internet, I can't stream real time. So there's about 30-second delay, maybe 20, 30 seconds. That's also why I get backed up on the when I'm talking to the chat as well. I'm going to construct an army here in the center of France with these bishops, sergeants, and who's going to be my general? You know what? It should be the faction heir Hugh Capet. I love Hugh Capet, one of the best French leaders of all time. NSA watch list says, is it possible to bring gunners to Rome Remastered? Yeah, I mean, they have guns in mods for Rome Total War. So no reason why you can't have guns in Rome Total War Remastered. Le Cataphractaire says, hello, can you explain why there is 2 Armenian kingdoms? What time period do you mean? Do you mean why is there a kingdom of Armenia in Kilikia, like in this mod? Like in this mod, if you take a look at the map, you can see that there's Armenia in Kilikia. The kingdom of Armenia is in Kilikia, but then Armenia is over here. So is that what you're asking? Because the answer for that would be very long-winded. Basically, when the kingdom in Armenia fell, in Ani, a lot of the nobles, they went to Byzantine lands and worked as governors, including in Kilikia. And so a lot of Armenian power ended up being centered in Kilikia, which is why the Kingdom of Armenia became reformed in Kilikia. Is that what you're asking? Or do you mean the Kingdom of Sophene and Kingdom of Lesser Armenia and Kingdom of Armenia in the Yervanduni period BC? 4th, 3rd centuries BC. Sora says, what do historians do? Well, they teach. They teach at the university, they teach in schools, they teach and they write articles, write books, research, make YouTube channels about history. Oh, I lost my place in the chat again. Okay, where am I? Sora says, I know they explain history, but do they also make history? Yeah, that would be cool. If historians made history. I mean, Herodotus made history, if you think about it. Okay, I really hope my army gets to crusade safely. I probably should have waited for my fleet to get bigger. Of course, and I really love the UI in Chivalry. It's one of my favorite aspects. It reminds me of Medieval 1. Medieval 1 is definitely one of my favorite Total War games, and the mods for Medieval 1 are great too. Really great mods for Medieval 1. No faction cap, if I'm not mistaken, on Medieval 1. So, yeah, that's part of the reason I really like playing Chivalry. And I was feeling nostalgic. So that's why I'm playing Chivalry today. Wow, still over 80 watchers on the stream. Wow, thank you everybody. Very cool to have so many people watching the stream today. Le Cataphractaire. Oh, this is not good. Did I lose my fleet? Okay. Okay, that's why I'm loading my save. I didn't want to lose my Crusader fleet because I wanted to show off the Crusade mechanic. Okay, that's why I rushed getting my army on the fleet. So I'm going to make another unit of ships, and I'll make some more ships with the harbor protection. Okay, Stook says, I never really did a successful crusade in Medieval 2. Try it. It's fun. It works differently in Chivalry because, of course, this is Rome Total War and there's no crusade mechanic built in. So yeah, give it a shot. I'm going to show you guys how crusading works in Chivalry in a bit. I'm going to make some Provençal Knights. Oh, that's going to be so cool. I've never seen that unit, actually. So it's a regional unit in Chivalry. If there's one issue with Chivalry that I would like fixed in a port, it's that there aren't enough regional units, right? So there are some, but I'd prefer it if there were more. Okay, so let's keep it going. Splicer says it's lit. Yeah, it is. Nighty Night says if everyone in the stream subscribes, then he will reach 3,000. Yeah, I'm very close to 3,000 subscribers, everyone. So thank you all for helping me get really close to this milestone. I really appreciate it. Pavel Domaslavov of Kiev wants me to pay them for trade rights. I can't even trade with them, so I'm going to decline. But will you give me map information? Nope. Igorsh says, or Igorche 81 says, hey, good day at TW. Hello, how are you? Juarezmian says, can you show the Grand Seljuk roster from the custom battle screen? Yeah. Lazar Petrovich says, is there co-op in this version? You mean in the remaster? No co-op campaign. Unfortunately, I know that's one of the most fun parts of like Rome 2 and the new games in general, but unfortunately, there's no co-op campaign. Sorry about that. Why am I saying sorry? It's just not available in the engine. Okay, Emil says, how much FPS do you have at the moment? I think it's like 30 or 40 something, maybe. In the remaster, I'm looking forward to a silky smooth 60. That's for sure. And I'm looking forward to other people getting good frame rates in Rome Total War, because there are so many people that have so many problems with newer systems. I'm excited for everyone to get a chance to try Rome Total War Remastered and not have performance issues. So I'm excited for you all of you who can't play Rome Total War smoothly. Okay, some more ships. I want to be super safe. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back, and then I'll get back to reading the chat. Okay, one last chat to read. Winnie the Pooh says hello. Hello, Winnie the Pooh. Good to see you. You're my favorite character on Winnie the Pooh. All right, I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Where am I? Woper says, which one is better, Europa Barbarorum or Divide et Impera for Rome 2. Oh, they're so hard to compare. They're so different. They're so different. I like them both, but due to nostalgia, I'm going to go for Europa Barbarorum. But Divide et Impera is an excellent mod. I really like it. I really like it. They did a great job. Okay, where was I in the chat? Ray Lynn says, most of the people who have early access to the remaster have been saying that they'll get info regarding the hard-coded stuff next week. Yes, yeah, I saw that somewhere, yeah. Okay, Tacito Cornelius says, Gudea, the best mods, Europa Barbarorum, Roma Surrectum 3, Diadochi mod, Invasio Barbarorum, 77 BC, Extended Cultures. All of those are excellent. All of those are excellent. I would add Chivalry to the list. I really like Chivalry. I don't know why. I've always liked it from the beginning. Jesse D says, hey Gudea. Hey Jesse D, how are you? Felipe Gama says, it will remove faction cap from the game? I don't know. No one knows. 555 Rock says, love Imperator Rome. I like it too. I like it a lot. I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I'd you know what? I love Imperator Rome is great. I really like it. MK says, sup fellas, sup MK. Splicer says, I'm just playing the game while listening. Yeah, that's a great way to enjoy a stream, that's for sure. Justice says, greetings, have a nice evening. Hello, Justice, how are you? Sora KH says, what's your subscriber goal right now? Like in the end? How about 1 million subscribers? That's my goal. Splicer87 says, LOL, I subbed to this channel about a week or two ago, and then Rome Total War got the remaster announced. How convenient. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I was, you know, I had a feeling it was happening because of, because they pulled Rome Total War from Steam and because they hadn't put it on sale in a long time. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple more ships ready soon, so that'll be good. So let's keep building, keep building. Keep building, keep working hard. Okay, where am I? Winnie the Pooh says, what do you think of how the map looks in Remastered? You know, a lot of people don't like it, but I'm okay with it. I think it looks fine. I like how it has kind of different biomes. Things like that. I don't think it's bad. I'm okay with it. I can get used to things like that. Those aesthetic kind of things, I can get used to. Like how the map looks exactly, textures, things like that. I never really got used to Medieval 2's map textures. I don't like Medieval 2's map textures. Some mods, like Tsardom's, they nail it. Excellent. Some of the best map textures I've ever seen. But vanilla Medieval 2 map textures, for example, those I never really liked. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Where was I? Nighty Night says, a potential stainless steel mod would be crazy, assuming there's a higher faction cap. I'd rather have Chivalry. I'd rather have Chivalry. Chivalry, and if there's a higher faction cap, more factions. Or, like someone said, combining the Seljuk factions and then having Kingdom of Georgia I think that would be super cool. Or Kingdom of Scotland, perhaps, for my Scottish fans out there. Or maybe an Irish kingdom. Why not? Okay, one more turn for this cog fleet. So I'm going to wait for that. Now, what do I want to make? I want to make... no, I'm building stuff everywhere. I'm going to recruit some more archers. I don't have enough archers. Oh, I have Provençal Knights. Oh, that's excellent. I love getting unique units. Okay, where was I in the chat? Ioannis says, wow, good day. You're almost at 3K subscribers. Wishing you congratulations. Thank you, Ioannis. Thank you very much. It's been a fun journey. Meeting all you guys. Talking with you guys live, making videos for you guys. It's been super fun. And I'm really glad I decided to start doing it. You guys make it all worthwhile. Oh, can I not make my fleet bigger? I guess I can't. Okay, so we're gonna, again, hug Italy, maybe hug the Byzantine coast, and keep going on our crusade. You know what? I'm gonna save again, because I don't want something bad to happen to my fleet. I probably shouldn't have saved it there, but whatever. Okay, so in Reims, which did I make? Land gift. Yeah, man. Let's do it. Okay, where was I? In the chat. 90 Night says, also Romano-British are playable in vanilla by Remaster. Yeah, they unlocked the Barbarian Invasion unplayable factions as well. Yep. I wish Barbarian Invasion had more factions. Because they could, but they just don't. Like, yeah. Like, for example, Sassanids control provinces directly that they didn't directly control at the time. For example, could have been another faction. I'm putting in a little hint there for you guys. Okay, where's my fleet? Okay, it's still stuck. Okay, I hope I don't get hit by pirates here. Too many fleets. I hope Pisa doesn't attack me. They've got a lot of fleets. Where was I in the chat here? EB would be crazy with 38 factions? Oh yeah, definitely. Tweedilde, yeah, Tweedilde says, just joined. So you may have already been asked this, but how would you feel if they were to start adding more content to Rome Remastered through DLC, like new factions, units, and campaigns? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think they will. Really? I don't think they will. You know, I think they might do a Blood DLC. Maybe. But I can't say for sure. I don't know. By the way, can everyone hear the stream all right? My voice and everything? Oh, Rhymes grows. Great. So I'm going to upgrade that soon. Okay, so let's get our fleet. Stuck near Napoli. A good place to get stuck. Oh no, there's a pirate fleet. Wait a minute. My fleet stinks. Oh gosh. I hope nothing bad happens. Okay. But that's a good question about faction DLC for Rome 1. I highly doubt they'll do it. Let's put it that way. Regoso says, any word yet if they have increased city cap, faction cap? No, we don't know. We don't know yet. NSA Watchlist says, too bad that Rome didn't have naval combat. Speaking of crazy mods, there's a mod for the original Rome right now that adds like janky naval combat. It doesn't work in campaign. Like, you can never have naval battles in campaign, but it works for like custom battles and things like that. So if you really want to do naval battles in Rome Total War, you can now if you download that mod. I've never tried it though. Where was I in the chat? So many chats today. Brutus says, my brain though, when it saw Rome Total War Remastered, it saw Imperator Rome. The marble-like UI really reminded me of that game. I agree with you. I agree with you. The UI, the menus of the new remaster remind me of Imperator Rome, especially the new UI of Imperator Rome. So that's interesting. MK says, I gotta go, but everyone have a good rest of the day. Have a good day, MK. Winnie the Pooh says, bye. Thanks, Winnie. Wait, why is Paris rioting? Oh, lordy. This is not good. This is not good at all. And if I put all these archers in Paris? Oh, that's horrible. Let's repair everything and get my... You know what, let's get my army out of Paris. And then I'll just besiege it. That's horrible. You know, they probably did that to make it tough to upgrade castles and stuff. So, yeah. That's not nice. Chivalry is not that easy. That's for sure. If you don't know what you're doing. Okay, where's my fleet? Okay, so we're by Roman territory now, by Byzantine territory. So I think I'm going to go for Tripoli here, because Tripoli... Yeah, Tripoli is under Seljuk control, and it's lightly defended. So I'm going to go for Tripoli. Where's my diplomat? I always lose him. There he is. I'm going to send him... east here. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Adrian Herrera says, can you speak some Armenian for us? What do you want me to say? What dialect do you want me to speak? Eastern or Western? Or do you want classical? Hang Lei says, what mod is this? This is Chivalry Total War. Okay, so we lost Paris. That smells. It's terrible. I've got to get an army together, take Paris back. Okay, faction heir Hugh Capet. Get over there and do something. Provençal Knights. Join Hugh Capet. You guys join UKP, and we're gonna go retake Paris. I probably shouldn't have upgraded Paris without upgrading my churches first. That was probably one of my biggest mistakes. Okay, so if we take a look here at the Middle East, Armenia controls Cis, Kilikia, and Antioch. So I'm going to do some exploring here. Armenia is at war with the Seljuks. So you know what? I'm going to besiege Tripoli, take it, and then let's see what the Seljuks do. They've got some big armies. It looks like they want to take out Armenia. So we've got to... yeah, but Jerusalem and Tripoli are lightly defended. So everything is looking pretty good for my crusade here. And I'll show you guys how the crusade mechanics work in Chivalry. Super excited. And while the king was away, I lost Paris. So you know what? That's kind of realistic, I guess. Something like that would happen. How's my finances? Not good at all. Okay, let's go back to the chat. What are some lesser known, underappreciated time periods you want to see in mod form? Sumerian period, Sumerian city-states. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Seljuks came right at me. Oh gosh. I'm gonna save this. I should have brought a bigger army. Let's do this. We're fighting this Grand Seljuk Empire. So someone wanted to see the Seljuk roster, or here you have it. Let's take a look at our Provençal Knights. So these are the early mercenary knights for France. Looking good. These are the French General's Bodyguard Knights. And the Provençal Knights. Oh, my Provençal Knights are back in France. Well, anyway, I have early mercenary knights. I'm going to have to use those knights. You know what? I'll have other general on the left with 1 unit of knights. And the general on the right, the king, Philippe, on the right. I should have brought some archers. I was too quick on the draw in terms of that. You know, I'm going to make a big battle line here because I want to see how the enemy's going to charge at me. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh yeah, Sumerian city-states. I want to see Sumerian city-states. Rise of Sargon of Akkad. I want to see that in a Total War mod. That's my dream. Lugal Zagesi's empire in a Total War mod. That's what I want to see. Gudea of Lagash and the Gutian period of Sumer. That's what I want to see. Sora says, what's your favorite kind of music? I like many different kinds of music. You know what? Let's go right at these horse archers. So sergeants, you know what? I'm going to get 1 unit of sergeants to support these guys on the left against the horse archer cavalry. Okay, we have some guys coming up behind us. So I have to think what I'm going to do. You know what? I wonder if I should go smush the reinforcements first. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn around, about face. One of these knights is going to go fight these horse archers. And another unit of knights and the king are going to set up in the forest here. One other thing I'm excited about for Total War Remastered is, oh, my knights are in a little bit of trouble here, but it looks like we're doing better than the enemy horse archers. So good thing I'm bringing my spear militia here. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read a little more of the chat here. I'm gonna fall too far behind. What's your favorite kind of music? I like classical. I like rock. I like classic rock. I like what are some of my favorite bands? Who have I? Oh, let me tell you who I've seen live. I've seen The Police. I've seen Alice Cooper. I've seen System of a Down. I've seen Serge Tankian. Those are, I think, all the bands I've seen live. But no, I like listening to music. I like all kinds of music. Okay, let's get this sergeant unit over there to support the knights that are moving in. And then these guys will set up closer, so we'll kind of try to box in the enemy mercenaries. Okay, so these guys are running, okay. Let me keep reading the chat. I want to catch up here. There's a mod, imagine a mod for Rome Remastered with the entire world as the map. Yeah. Hang Lei says, I was expecting they fix some of the AI movement in the Remastered with modern Total War AI. That would be really good. Yeah, it would be nice. Marcus says hello. Hello, Marcus. It's okay. You can join us next time. We'll be waiting. Okay, our knights are fighting super hard against the horse archers. We did it. We got them. We got them. Great job, knights. Okay, quickly pause. Check the chat. Victor Vlasov said, did Rome Total War buy crossbowmen act like line infantry? There's crossbowmen in Chivalry, and they work just fine. They act like crossbowmen, I suppose. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have the king charge at the enemy Roulam bodyguards, and then I'm going to have the early mercenary knights move around the flank. And then our knights here, oh, they're having a tougher time against the horse archers because they don't have support. So hopefully these sergeants get there quickly enough. Where was I in the chat? Marco says, hey, good day, should I buy you a cake? Wow, that's nice. That's nice of you. They certainly do have a lot of nice cake places here in Armenia, that's for sure. Winnie the Pooh says there is an official mod that will keep the pop system the same. Oh, that's nice. Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip a lot of the chat here. There's just too much chat today. It's not too much, it's great. It's just, it's hard to read everything. Matus Stanislav says, do I see Chivalry Total War? I think I do. It's a nice mod. Yes, this is Chivalry. This is Chivalry indeed. Okay, let's see our king. Come on, king. Philippe, do it. Charge. Lance is down. Nice charge. So these are the bodyguards, the Roulan bodyguards for the wait, what's going on with this unit? Oh my goodness. They got charged by Armenian mercenary cavalry and they are having a hard time. Okay, let's bring back our cavalry to support that unit of sergeant infantrymen. Our knights here are doing not great, not great. Why did they have such a tough time with these horse archers? There were just too many of them. Oh well. Okay, and these are also the Seljuk Mutawiya heavy infantry, max infantry. Okay, Revolution in Paris, who would have guessed? Yeah, who would have guessed? Indeed. Run, guys, run! Knights, come support the king. Knights, get back. Oh boy. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to reform here. There's a lot of them. Okay, household knights, charge the Armenian mercenaries from the back. So Seljuks have Armenian mercenary cav here. This is them. They're pretty good. No, run, charge. Okay, I have to pause because I'm paying attention to chat too. Another good reason for the remaster is that it would run better on Windows 10. Definitely. So of course the original ROM has issues with Windows 10. Okay, we got the mercenaries. There we go. Wait a minute, who's that? Oh, my early mercenary knights got pounded there by the Turkoman light cavalry. You can see the details in this shield on the Turkoman light cavalry. Very nice. I think my crusade might be doomed to fail here. And they've got some Arab and Berber mercenaries as well. There's just so many of them. Okay, come on, guys. Let's set up. Oh, there's another problem over here. Turkoman horse archers coming back. You with your household knights, go get them. Early mercenary knights. Go after this light cavalry. It's just hard to play without pausing when you're paying attention to the chat as well. Saracen heavy spearmen. Again, very nice units for the Grand Seljuk Empire. Rakunis Yorio says, have you seen Star Wars? And if yes, who are your favorite characters? Mine is General Grievous for the dark side and Plo Koon for the light side. I've seen Star Wars. My favorite character is Obi-Wan. I love Obi-Wan. Okay, I want these Mutawiya to rout. So much cavalry, so much cavalry. Oh, this is not good. The enemy cavalry is really good, and their infant. Oh, and also I'm playing on hard battles. So that's also causing trouble here. Oh, steppe heavy cavalry. Let's take a look at them. Yep, that's a heavy steppe cavalry. Are you going to do a face reveal at 3,000 subscribers? Oh no, my spear militia routed because of 8 cavalrymen? What is that? This is why I hate playing on hard battles. I'm fine with hard campaign, but hard battles is just silly. It's just not nice. Like, the Turkoman light cavalry is not going down, even though I charged him with knights. And that their bodyguards aren't losing. Okay, household knights. Rally the troops. Get into position here. You're going to charge their cavalry there. Okay, at least my spear militia is coming back. Okay, come on, let's do something. Not good. You know, chivalry is just not balanced for hard mode very well because the stats are really low, the attack stat especially. Okay, I routed those guys anyway. Okay, King hit the Arab and Berber mercenaries. Who's routing? Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on, these spear militia, 50 of them can't beat 8 steppe cavalry. That's because of hard mode. Come on, household knights, chase their general, get him. Oh, my other knights are having trouble here. Unfortunately. If we get this general, I might be able to do something. Okay, you guys, come here. Yeah, this is an older mod, so, you know, some of the units don't look as nice as, like, newer mods, but no, they look nice. Hey, we got him to rout. Oh my goodness. Come on, if we get their general, I think I can win. But the problem is I will have lost most of my army. Oh, my other general died. Okay, and the enemy general... Ah, he won't go down. Come on. We've got to take him down, absolutely, 100%. Get him, come on. This is not Mountain Blade Warband, come on. Thoughts on the Rome Total War Persian Invasion mod? You mean the one for Rome 2? Yeah, this battle is so cheesy. Like, look at that. My household knights were gonna crush him. Chivalry is just not balanced for hard battles. You know, people are always like, you should play on hard battles. I don't like playing on hard battles. I'll play on very hard campaign, but not on battles. I just don't like it. Can we at least get that captain? Okay, we got the captain. Okay, if we can beat this general, we can pull it out. I don't know if it's going to happen. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with a hard campaign, a very hard campaign, but hard battles, very hard battles, it's just annoying, man. What's their problem? They brought in the camels, that's not fair. I'm so upset. Watch, these camels are gonna beat my knights. I'm so mad. I'm so upset. Well, there you have it. Failed crusade and we lost Paris. So, how about that? Well, I mean, it happens. At least I got a lot of them. Where's my navy? I should bring it back. But yeah, actually, I'm not going to be able to continue the stream for much longer. I'll be wrapping up in about 5 minutes or so. But it was a great stream. It was great to see everybody. Quite a lot of people, almost 100 people at one point. So yeah, again, I'm gonna get early access to Rome Total War Remastered on when am I gonna get it? On April 12th. And it's going to be super fun. So I'll show you all my thoughts on the game on April the 12th and April 13th. Nighty Night says good night. Good night. Okay, where was I in the chat? I think I missed a lot, but unfortunately, it's too hard to go through everything. So yeah, for 3,000 subs, I might do a tier list. Like of Rome Total War factions, maybe, because it's an appropriate time as any to do that. So actually, let me check the sub numbers right now. Yeah, right now it says like 2,990 something. So we're close, we're close. Tell your friends. Tell your friends to sub. Okay, so now I'm playing as an Eastern faction in Chivalry. So this is Armenia. So very different roster from the French one. And I put this on normal normal battle this time, and very hard campaign or one of those. Also, it's hard to talk and battle at the same time. So let's get, so the Crusader States have been established. So you can see them here. And we're allied with the Sicilian Crusaders. So we have to expand a little bit here. We're also allied with the French Crusaders. Do I know Melkor? I know of Melkor. I've seen some of his videos. But no, I don't know him. Not personally, anyway. So let's do some construction. I'm going to build some Medina markets. So Armenia actually has decent archers, right, compared to the European archers there. So I'm looking forward to getting those. What I can train right now? The answer is not much. So actually, you know what? I need to go for the provincial inn. Yeah, I need the, you know what, actually Smith and Spearmaker, because that gives me men-at-arms as well as infantry. And those are pretty good. And then in the other town in Tarsus, I'll construct provincial inn. Raylin says, what do you think about starting a playthrough once the remaster releases? Definitely. Definitely. I'll be doing one. No doubt. Okay, so actually things are doing pretty well. I just have to, you know, figure out a good way to expand here. And it seems like I'm a little bit boxed in. I might have to go for Iconium before going east. Because I don't want to betray my allies at the moment. So let's end the turn. Good night, Raccoonies. Good night. Who will I play as in the remaster? I want to play as... I want to showcase Armenia and perhaps Scythia. Because I have not seen anyone talk about those factions yet. Okay, so unfortunately it's 12 o'clock midnight here. So I'm going to have to end the stream here. It was very fun. This stream was very, very fun. So many people, so many new people. Yeah, so I'm really close to 3,000 subscribers. If anyone wants to help me get to 3,000, it would be super nice. But in any case, once I hit 3,000, I'll make a special video. Probably a faction tier list for Rome Total War Vanilla, perhaps. And yeah, that'll be super fun. So in any case, this has been me playing Chivalry and discussing Rome Total War Remastered. And so I'll see you guys in the next episode and the next stream.